owner and creator behind CarolJo's. And I need to turn on one more light. There we go. Um, it is an online jewelry and accessory business, but we do more than just think about that stuff. We do chats, which is where we get together, talk about beading, jewelry making, running our small businesses. You guys get to ask questions, our community answers them. So we have fun doing that. We go live with that twice a week, and we have one of those scheduled for 8 p.m. Central tonight. So chat time tonight at 8 o'clock. We also go live doing tutorials where I will teach you step by step how to create jewelry and accessories. Today, right now, we will have a tutorial and I'll explain more about it in just a little bit. Hi, Murda. Then we will do makers meetups. We had one last night. It was fun. Cece got on and Zuli got on, and we were talking. Hi, Kay. And we were talking about what different things that we can make with jewelry, and such. And it was a fun time. I had a great time with it. We also do live events. The live events are where you can claim beads to add to your bead collection. Those events are posted on a schedule in TikTok. That is a pinned post underneath my profile. And over here on the tube, it is a short for the schedule. I put it out on Sundays, so that'll help you find it. So those are things that we do here. Today is tutorial time right now. This is a beaded with a charm. You don't have to have the charm, but we put a charm on it. Bookmark. So over here, you'll get to see it too. So it will flip around. So you'll get the back side or the front side. We'll make sure we can get this so you see the front. There we go. It is a bookmark. Thank you, Cece, for the heartbeat and everything else. I appreciate those. So this is what we're going to make today. I'll tell you what we need to make those in just a second. I have to say, I haven't seen Ashley or Nordic Luna yet. So until they come in, if you guys can help us get out to everybody, go ahead and put it to your story. Add this to your story. Go ahead and repost. If you know somebody that they would like to see this, go ahead and share it with them. So I have done some shares. I can't repost from here. I'm gonna grab my tablet in just a little bit, and then I'll do that from my tablet. I didn't bring that over here, so I don't have my backup account. When I go to do this so that you guys can see it step by step, it will be pointed to my table. I will not be able to see comments during that time, just to let you all know. When I bring it back up, I will look at the comments. What you will need for this tutorial, you will need head pins or wire if you choose. I'm going to use head pins. I just have a few Gorgonia beads here. I have the beads behind me. We're going to grab beads. If you want a charm, grab a charm. If you don't have to have a charm. Our first one we're going to make is without a charm. The second one will be made with a charm. And then we have the beadable bookmarks. There is a hole here at the top. So we just need a bookmark that has the hole in it. You would put this in the book, and this dangles down from the book so you don't lose your page. All right. So I am going to show you what you need for tools. Round nose pliers, flat nose or chain nose pliers, and flush cutters. I'm using the chain nose pliers today. All right. I'm going to point you all down. Then I'm going to grab my my tablet so I can see. I'm going to bring up my backup account for TikTok. I do not have a backup account for the tube, so I won't be able to see your guys' comments at all. All right. You guys should be at my mat. Let me go grab my tablet so I can bring it up and I can possibly see if I'm looking at it comments. All right. Okay. Let me bring that up. And then we got to pick out beads. I'm just going to do beads for this. Okay. All right. So hopefully everything's good. Let me change my account to my backup account. go. All right, I got it. Now I'm going to share it and repost it. There we go. I shared it to my story and I reposted it. All right, we're going to pick some beads. So if we're going to do this, we're going to, without the charm at the bottom, you're still going to want something to be the focal. Right now, my focal is the dolphin charm. There we go. And so I'm going to want something on here that will be the focal. So I'm going to probably pick or select a larger bead. With the head pins, if you're going to choose to use those, what it is that with that, the bead will be down here. So we can make this a little bit longer. If you're using a head pin and you're going to put circles on both ends, you're not going to be able to put as many beads on it. So I just want to give you a heads up. You got to think about how much space you need for the circles that we're going to make on the head pin and how many you want on each end. This one will always have two. This one will have one or two, depending on what you make. So I'm going to grab a focal bead. I am trying to figure out what color do I want it to be. You can use any type of bead that you want. You can use acrylic beads. You can use gemstones, naturals, glass, any kind you want to use. Here I used the gargonias. These are 8mm glitter gargonias is what I used in this example. But if I wanted to use acrylic beads, I could. Let me see what I have here in this tray. I picked blue. I already have blue there, so I'm going to do a different color than blue. I got to get out of blue here. So let me pick a different color. Why am I having a hard time picking a color? I think I'm going to see what got for purple. I'm going for purple, everybody. So let me swing around to get to the purples. A purple acrylic beads. All right. So if I wanted to use a large bead to do this, I sure could. We have like here, I'm going to show you some. If I wanted to use this big one, here's what it looks like up close. I could. I don't know that I want one that big. Let's see. I'm having a hard time picking a bead, everybody. Last night I told you all I was having a hard time with having creativity moment. It's back. I'm having a hard time creating. Let's see. I think I want this one. I don't know. No, I don't want that one. It's too plain. We have these. These are an acrylic and it's just a flat round. But I have that. I'm gonna go with that one. I have two different shades of this one. We have the purple and then we have a very pale purple here. So I'm going to grab those two beads. And what else do I want? Da, da, da. Cute. Buttercup? Did you lose your tooth?
No, but there's 3 wiggly teeth.
You have 3 wiggly teeth. Well, we go there tomorrow.
I see this one and this one like it.
Oh, geez, that one's, and it's coming in even.
Yeah, is that a permanent tooth?
The one that's on top, yes. It's a permanent tooth is coming down.
So it's wiggly right now.
No, that's a.
Oh, I was like, wait,
no.
wait.
Ooh, I like that one better. We're going with this one, everybody. He has two different. Yeah, we're going with that one. I like that one. So Buttercup has lots of wiggly teeth. Huh? You got what? It's out?
Yep.
Oh no. Please don't show me the.
Bloody.
Okay, geez. Okay. She lost one.
I only have 2 wiggly ones.
Now it's officially 2. Okay. Holy buckets, kiddo.
There's like no blood this time.
I know, but can we not talk about that? Oh, Lordy. I don't do well with wiggly teeth. That's one thing. Nope, that's a no for me. Okay, I'm going to move this example out of the way. We are going to.
Oh.
Yes, honey, I'm on my live. Hi, Mia.
Bro, we should have went to Photograph earlier so I could film.
Oh, you could have put it in there. Oh, well, it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna do my live now. Okay, kiddo. Bye. Love you. Okay. Oh, these have a purple tint to up. So let's do these. All right. I don't know that I need, I think I just want, okay, let's see. We can do the purple. We can do the glass. Ooh, no, I think I want one on the top and bottom, maybe. Let's see. Ooh, I like it, but I'm not in love with it. The reason being is that these are the larger, and I don't know that I want the larger there. Let me see if I can find a rondelle that's a little bit smaller in black here. So what she was talking about, she's like, if we would have waited a little bit and gone later, I will let you guys know what we did this morning. So I received an email from Build-A-Bear. Ooh, this is smoky. I might like this one. Let's see here. So, and they are having their special they have once a year. And the little house, I'm liking that one better. I'm going to go with that size. I don't know that I want to do the exact same thing on both of them. And so in this Build-A-Bear, they have, their little containers that they come in that has the foldable top. Those are called cub condos. You can whatever you can fit in for accessories that are not licensed into your cub condo is 50% off. I know I'm not supposed to say all those words, but I'm going to today. And so we went to Build-A-Bear so Buttercup could get another stuffy, like she doesn't have enough already. And ooh, I wonder what this will look like. And so that's what we did today. And she got to go do that. Buttercup. Yep.
Can I show them her or no?
We're pointed down, so I don't know if you can bring her here and we'll see if we can get her on.
Okay.
Ooh, I might like that one better.
Can I see?
Okay. She's gonna try showing you
I
guys.
want to see the one you just made.
Oh, this one.
Oh,
I like that one. So this is her newest one.
her name is Miss Sniffer Whiffer.
So that is her new one. And she got accessories for her.
Lots.
Yep. Hi, Beads.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my Lord. So yeah, so that's what our adventure was. And the thing was is that I did not tell her before we went where we were going or what we were doing. And so you should come over here and read the comments. There we go. I got two of these. We're going to stack these on top of each other and create our bookmark.
Thanks, Miss Sniffer Whiffer appreciates it.
So, so how we did it, as I just said, we're going in the vehicle, take your shower. And she's like, but I don't. And I said, well, you're going to miss out. You got to go. We got to get in the shower. I didn't let any fuss and mussin', and she had no idea. Yeah,
I
her
thought it was
name.
my friend's house.
Yep, she thought we were gonna go to a friend's house. Then she thought we were gonna go for tacos
Cause she's
for
a
lunch. And so we went to the local mall and she still didn't have a clue. And then I had her read the sign there and she's like, I don't get it. And I'm like, we're here to so you can get this. And then the biggest smile on her face. So yep. So, all right. So to do this, we are going to I marked a line on my round nose pliers so that my loops are all the exact same size. We're going to put our wire from the head pin on that line. We will go 90 degrees away from us. We're going to bring this so that this is now 45 degrees inside of there. Bring this around over the top. You'll get to a certain point where it will hit the bead on the backside. Loosen it up, move it so that the bottom goes to the top, and that allows you to have room to finish out your loop. You can use either your round nose plier or a flat nose plier, and we are going to wrap the end of the wire around the head pin, and you're just going to make them on top of each other. They kind of look like, if you see more on this side probably, a barber pole because they're slanted. You're not going to put them on top of each other, just below it, and stack them. Then you take your flush cutters and get in there and cut off the end. If your top is a little bit leaning one way or another, grab a pair of pliers and put it straight. Okay, so that's the first one. Our second one, we are going to put the tail or, this end here. We're going to be up a little ways. We just need enough wire to create. Ah, thank you. Yes, there is a, you can watch it, what Michelle has, you can watch it over on the tube. Oh, you're okay. Ashley, and it comes from this position so you can see down. So if you have a hard time, I would recommend going over there. We just need to have enough space that we can put our loop here. So you're not going to put it right on top of this bead for this first one. Go away from you, reposition the tool, bring it around, and then go ahead and grab your pliers and wrap that around. Whoops, before you wrap it, put it on your other one because you got to connect these two. There we go. Almost forgot that step. And I do that a lot. And so then I have to grab another head pin and do it. All right. And then we're going to cut off our end. Okay. On this end, we have our head pin. We don't need that. You can cut that off. Throw that part away. Grab I'm trying to find a silver one. We got one here. Grab a bookmark. Got one right here. We have the bookmark. And go ahead and create your loop. So, and this time you're going to be right on top of your beads. Away, turn it, come around, reposition, finish it up, open it up, put your loop that you created onto the bookmark, close that up, and wrap it around. There we go. Cut off your end. To do these with these size of beads, you need larger head pins. And what I mean by larger is the length needs to be longer. These head pins, just to let you know, are 65 millimeter head pins. There we go. But there you are. There is the bookmark. That is cool. You don't have to have them matching. We could have done something different here on the top and not had them matching. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to do another one where they're not matching without a charm. Okay. Let's pick some beads. In this container, we have different kinds of beads. And we might be able to add in a couple more-ish to get us different ones. So I don't know that I want the big glass one. Don't roll away. But I'm thinking this on the bottom, and then I don't know that I want that one. These two, maybe here. Okay. Hi, Ducky. I'm going to grab some silver beads because the reason being is that when you use these style of beads, the hole is a lot larger than our head pin sometimes, and they sometimes will wiggle off of the head pin. This one won't, but I'm just going to play it safe and grab a couple of 4 millimeter silver plated beads. All right. So we're going to put him on his own with a 4 millimeter silver plated head spacer bead, the polymer clay bead with the metal embellishments, and then a 4 millimeter. So that's all we're going to do for that one. We are going to wrap this around 90 away, reposition 45 degrees in there, bring it around. Thank you, Ducky, for all the gifts. Then we're going to reposition our tool and finish that circle. Take it off of our pliers, hold that, then grab a hold of the end with another pair of pliers here and wrap it around, and then cut off our excess wire. And then I'm going to straighten that out. On this one, I am going to grab some more of those 4 millimeter. Thank you, San Pedro 63, for the follow. Let's grab some few of those. We're going to put one of the 4 millimeters on our head pin. We're going to put the white bead, another 4 millimeter. I'm trying to decide, do I want it just to be that, or do I want to put this one on? You don't have to make them long. Thanks, Louise, for the follow. Ooh, I think I like it with the black. So then this will be our second one. We do have to put a circle at the bottom so that it can attach to this one. But we do that by here. I'm going to take these off for a second. You're going to see why in a moment. I am going to, I got to make my mark. My mark is coming off. I mark my lines so that my whole loops are all the same size using a Sharpie. That's all I use. Thank you, everybody, for the new follows today. I appreciate that. We're going to go 90 degrees away, reposition. So this is 45 degrees within that 90. Bring this over the top, around, reposition our tool. We now have our loop. Open that up, put it onto that one. Yep, you could. I just do different things and that comes off. So it works for me to do it that way because I'm always moving where my loop is at. I'm going to bring this around, cut off that little extra wire. I'm going to cut off my tip here. So if you're using just regular wire to do this, you don't have to cut the tip off and it works just fine also. We're going to put our 4 millimeter, the glass white, a 4 millimeter, our black. Do I have enough room? Nope. We're not even going to put the black one on because we're not going to have enough room. We're just going to make this one a white one. We had to have room to make our loop, but I like this. This is cool to me. I'm liking this one. Creativity came back, everybody. 90 degrees away, reposition, bring it around, move it up, and complete the circle. If that was too fast for you, always you guys can go to the tube and watch that video. On the tube, the name is the same as here. It's CarolJo's LLC. I'm going to grab a different one here. I'm getting one of the bookmarks, open it up, add that on. Close it up. We're going to wrap that around. I really like this one. There we go. Not matching on the two, but that is okay. I think it just looks awesome, even not matching. This is a polymer clay bead, just to let you know, and this is a glass bead. You can use whatever kind of bead you want on these. Loving this one. I'm excited. As I told you earlier, creativity went out the door. Now I'm like, woohoo. All right, we'll put these away. I'm putting beads away as we go so I don't have a big mess. You know, we always get into that creative mode. And if you're like me, you will have a ton of beads out on your table. And you're like, oh, now I have to put them all away. And sometimes we just walk away and we don't put them back. But I need to put them back. So I am putting them back as we go here. And we're going to grab the next one that we're going to make. We're going to use a charm on it. Go. All right. So I'm going to pick the charm. They're down here. Oh, Jiminy. That stinks. What came up? Hey, we're going to use these. This charm. I found more of these, everybody. The pineapples from this weekend. We had the pineapple charm. I found more. I thought we were empty. We are not empty of the pineapple charm. So I want yellow and green beads to go with this one. Do I have yellow and green in the gorgonias? Ooh, let's see. I do in the glitter gorgonias have that one. I need more. As you guys see, I'm like, do I have more? We're gonna spill. Ah, that's a cat eye. I think I like that one. Ooh, yeah. But do I have another yellow? I don't have another yellow in here. This doesn't work. I don't have another yellow. Let me get my other gorgonias. I think some people did, and doing it both on here and the other app made it really whoa. Let me grab some more gorgonias, everybody. Let's see. Ooh, I know what I think I can do. I have 6 millimeter yellows. I hit the charm container. Okay. I have that one and that one. Oh, those are green. I like that. I need something else on here. I don't have one of the yellow. That's the stinky part. And maybe we just make it the one. Just gonna make it the one. These I got at Wally World for my gorgonias, so I could see them very easily, and they're sitting right by where I work a lot, so I can just easily grab them and put them in there. I like. Do you think it should be a darker green? Should it be? We have this color green, so that's. I'm gonna bring those up close. They are in the office area. This is dark green is A. Light green is B. You guys vote. A or B? You let me know. We're just going to have the one set. A. We got A. Okay, we're going with A then. Okay. So what we're going to do, we just have the one. I'm going to need this early. So we're going to need one of the bookmarks. We're going to need 3 beads or 2 beads in the charm. What we're going to do first, we're going to make our circle. We are going to open up our circle. Oh, yeah. And we're going to put our charm on that circle. Wrap this around the bottom or around the wire. If you can grab a hold here. There we go. Cut that off. Cut the head pin part off. And then we're going to add our Gorgonia beads. These are both glitters. He's going to be a baby one, but that's okay. We are going to take our round nose and we're going to create the next loop on the top. And we are going to put this onto our bookmark. By doing it this way, you do not have any jump rings that allow it to fall, you know, like a jump ring would open and then something falls off. We are creating those loops. There we go. Cut off the end here. By creating those loops and attaching everything, everything is attached together. There we go. Got that cut off. And we have our pineapple with the Gorgonia beads. Very simple. Great way that you can use up these. You can use up your one of beads, or if you're going to make them duplicate, if you have 2, you can do that. We could do bead mix, you know, because we're going to get some of the bead mix going here pretty soon, or bead soup, I mean. So let's pick, maybe we should do, I love this one. I really do. So, yay. We're making bookmarks.
Can we have 3K?
Yeah.
Guys, like, there's 6 of you?
Yeah.
Start liking, guys.
Oh, geez. You heard Buttercup. She's silly. I'm going to pick out another charm. I'm going to put these back down there. I'm going to go underneath the table where I have all the charms stored. We're going to grab another one. Ooh, this one's a whimsical fun one. um, the ones, okay, so I can show you what I will have. The bookmarks I'm going to bring to tomorrow's encore event. And we can mix metals. You just know me, I can't mix it. I don't think I have any that don't have any squiggle. We have the antique bronze with that same one that we've used a couple of times here now. We'll have that one. We have the silver. We have a gold tone one that looks like this. He's got some squiggly on it. We've got gold tone. We have, are these? No. Oh, these are a different squiggle, but they are antique bronze. And then we have the silver, like we just had of the gold. So we have 5 different ones available. Hi there, Deborah. So that's what we'll bring those tomorrow. So if anybody needs bookmarks, that's what I will have. We're going to use this charm. It is a dress. This one just reminds me of like the Marilyn Monroe style dress. And I'm grabbing, you guys can laugh at me. I'm going to grab our bead soup bowl and see what we can find out of the bead soup bowl to create something here. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I have my eye on that one. I don't know. Like red comes to my mind. So I'm looking for a red bead. We have that red bead. All right. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, we have this one. So we could do this one twice. Don't know. I like that. Oh, I told you guys. Yeah, it is very patriotic. I'm going for not patriotic, but creativity has been out the door lately for me. Ooh. In there we have that bead. It is a checker print, black and white star, but that's not what I'm looking for colors. We have the pink heart. Ooh, I think I like the pink heart. Let's see what else we can come up with. We have another pink heart. We have a clear rondelle. We have a flower bead. Let me see if you guys can see that. Some today and yesterday it's been hard. I think I want that, but I'm gonna have it going down and like, oh, we have a green one. I'm gonna do the green one. And then if I can find that bead again, we have those half, remember we had the half round bead? I'm thinking we'll put that one on the top here. Or maybe we put it there. Let me see here. Let's see which way we want this. Ooh, let's see if we have white in here. Oops, not that way, this way. Look at that. I'm liking that. Can you guys see? Let me get that to focus. That'll be one. Should we change this one out for a white? I like that pink heart. Don't ask me why I like the pink heart. We have dark pink instead of the light pink. Okay, let's see what we can find. We have like this dark pink. I don't like those together. I'm looking. What, honey? Okay, love you. Bye. I'm looking in here for something. I don't know what. Ooh, how about? I know. I love. Hold on. I got to see if I can get this in there. I might need a bead reamer. Bead. This is my all, not the reamer. So that might not go in there. Nope. I need my reamer. Hold on. This is a natural shell bead, and sometimes the holes are not very big on them. So that's why I'm using the bead reamer here. Let's see if it worked. Will you go through now? I got more. Let's see if it can get it from this way. Okay. It's hitting something in there. Let's go this way. Go back out. Please work now. Nope, he is not going to work. Darn it. Wire will go through it because the wire is. Ooh, how about this? Hold on. No, I'm not liking that. I do like this. How about let's make it simple? Let's do simple here instead of too much. I do need some beads out of here. Got to get some silver beads. We're going to grab a couple of those. So if we do, that will be where we're going to hang the dress from, and then the flower on top. Thinking I like that. But I do need, just to let y'all know, this is hollow on the inside of this green bead. So we're going to need to put something in there to hold it in place so that it doesn't move around. So I am going to find a small bead, like small clear bead or a small silver bead, something just to put it in there to create so it's not caving in. I'm going to grab this size silver. We're going to grab this. Whew. There we go. We're going to put that one on top here. Oh yeah. And I am on the, yep, that is perfect. So if you guys can see inside of here, I put a 4mm size silver bead inside the center of it so that it will stay and not move around. Um, and I was going to say, for me personally right now, I'm having a creativity zip. Oh yeah, zipper. This will be could do a zipper pull too. Ah, so Ashley's over there talking about zipper pulls. All right, so we're going to, this is the top side. We're just creating our circle, our loop at the top. Cutting that off. I might have to move that container. I need to move this off of the table. And then we're going to cut this off here. Create our other loop. And we're going to open that up and we are going to put our little dress on there. Close that up. There. Now to make this easier, I'm going to take these beads off of this one. We are going to create our loop that is going to attach to this one. And then we'll put our beads back on. So we're opening that up. We're going to attach it to this one. And I'm going to explain something after we get done, why we are doing so many little loops and stuff. You could actually do more loops than I have been doing, and there's a reason for it. Let me cut that end off. Get rid of that end. We're going to cut the head pin part off. If you used a head pin, then we're going to put our beads. Now I got to remember, did I have that upside down or this way? I'm going to look. Nope, it was this way. Have to remember which way did I put them on. I am going to put the 4mm size bead in the center. So there we go with this one. We are going to create our loop. open that up, grab a, I'm gonna grab this one because this one's sitting here. If I was a mixed metal person, I could do a different metal with this, but I am not a mixed metal person. We're gonna put that bead book or beadable bookmark there. And then we are going to wrap the end of that around our head pin. And then cut this off inside of there. There we go. I want to use, hold on. I'm going to use this to hang these from. You can't see the bookmark part. There we go. Look at that. So we can use our earring to do it. Yep. The reason I'm going to bring this up, thank you. I have to say thank you everybody for all the new followers today. We have so much fun here. We do tutorials. Um, oh, she said half silver plated, half clear pink. Ooh, that would have been cute. Um, the reason why I said I would that we're doing so many loops is that you're seeing it right here as we hold this on. Yep, you can do one all gold if you want, Jess. You just need gold head pins. You would need gold plated beads or gold filled beads if you're going to use spacer beads. We do have every once in a while gold charms. So yes, and I do have some. I have one of the gold beatable book marks too. So, but by having all the loops, like if I wanted this to be a little bit longer, I could have 3 of them in there. Literally, the loops create movement, and that's why I didn't put them all on one piece of wire. We could have done one piece of wire if we wanted to, but I wanted to show you how having them, having those, I'm gonna bring this one here. You're going to see the movement because of having this here. This one here only has the one. Oops, let's go this way. So he will have a little bit more movement because we have the charm. Yep. And that's what I wanted to show you. These are just going to be sitting out and they will have movement because when you read your book and put it down, it's usually sitting right by your chair or couch that you're reading on. Or if you're, doing transportation, people will see that movement type scenario. And that's why I wanted to show it to you. So that is the main reason why we were doing so many loops. So I wanted you to take this and have an idea of what you can create. You're going to see us carry through this thought process into Friday's tutorial where we're going to do keychains. And that is what I want you guys to take from this week's tutorials is to think about what different kind of items can you create? What kind of accessories or jewelry can you create with this thought process? And so I talk about, teaching I say I teach the basics. I don't get into a lot of details because I want to like start giving you the ideas so that you can go and create your own. Kind of like with the earrings here that we did last week with memory wire. And you guys saw Danelle took those and she didn't fill them up, but they were absolutely gorgeous. And so she took the technique and created with that technique something. And that's what I'm trying to show you guys here. So when we do all kinds of things, it's about how can you take some of the basic things in the jewelry making and just go to town and create with it. Yep, you're welcome. And so That's what I love to see, and that's part of, like, even last night when we had our makers meetup and we were looking at Cece's items of what she created. We have done the phone chart or the phone holders, but she did hers in a different way than I do mine in the fact of how she puts the beads together. So it's not all about beads. We talk about sometimes about colors that go together from the color wheel or textures and that type of thing to start some of the thought process. But it's about you taking what you have and being able to use it with the techniques that I teach. And then you guys get to go to town. And that's what I enjoy seeing you guys do. So when you guys can bring those to like our makers meetups, or if you send the pictures to me, and then we can talk about them when we're on our chats and that type of thing, that is what I really truly love about this community. I know we talk about, I'm so appreciative of you guys, but when you bring it all together, that's when I'm just like, it just it warms me. So I want to say thank you for doing that for me by showing them to me. Because sometimes we teach it and we don't get to see what you did. And it's like sometimes when I see it, it's like I don't have any other words than that. So it does truly warm me. So today we ended up making in this time and explaining it all four different, and they are all uniquely different bookmarks using the same technique in just different ways to put the beads together. Hi, Maria. And it even with what we did today was a step up, I think, than our dolphin one that I made for our example. So, you guys, these are fun. And as Ashley over on YouTube, what she said is these could be zipper pulls too. So think about it from that aspect. If you're going to do a zipper pull for a child, I don't recommend glass beads for them. I would recommend the acrylics or something like that, just because they're going to be a little bit harder on them or pull them, or they're going to throw like if you put a zipper pull as a bead charm or a bag charm, they're going to throw it. So I wouldn't do, if you're going to do it for a backpack, I would pick, some acrylic beads, or even like these here, you can do those. You can put these on a purse and have a zipper pull on your purse and decorate your purse. You can do them in lots of different ways. So, but we're going to bring it into Friday. And Friday, we are doing key chains. Yes, you can use the silicone beads. That would be awesome to use the silicone beads for those backpacks. And we got to 10K. Woohoo! That means giveaway time. So, those of you that are new, what this means is when we hit 10 shares, 10,000 likes, we start doing giveaways. And we got it before we ended today. And we are going to do, oh, what color do I want to do? This one. I put a color in this game. You guys will put in the chat what your guesses are for that color. Today, we are going to do creative credits that you can use it for your baskets. All right. Somebody's got it already. We have Maria was first, and then Danelle was second. So, Maria, you will get 5 creative credits towards your basket. Ooh, one more person got it. Who is next? Trisha. So, the color was lavender. So, the three of them guessed lavender, and Maria is You did it in 5 seconds. Holy buckets. I thought I was picking a color that would, I didn't see what time it was. So that is how we play that. So for those of you that are new, we do lots of different style of lives. We will have today, we had a tutorial. At 3:30 today, I'm going to be on a different app. You will see what that app is if you go to the pinned video in my profile, and because I can't say what it is, and there we will be having beads and other items, the components and the findings for you to be able to create jewelry. So we'll have those on that other app starting at 3:30 today. I am Central Time Zone. The first color. Awesome, Maria, and you're welcome. I will be live tonight at 8 p.m. and we are going to be doing a chat time. If my boxes get here in time, I have 2 boxes coming. So they're out for delivery is what they say. If we get those, I will bring some of those items tonight and we are going to open them up and see some of the items that we got in this. I got what I got, but I don't know what I got. I have ideas of what everything is, but there's going to be some other things. So I will bring those tonight if it gets here and I can do that. The box is too heavy for me to be able to bring throughout the house. Like Ryan and I talked about it last night, and we're both like, yeah, we don't want to lift it. So it's going to be, I'll put them in containers and bring them up here. And so we've got those coming. So that will be tonight. If they aren't here in time, I will then we'll talk while I am bagging up the 12 millimeter silicones. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., we will be back here on TikTok only. Sorry, the tube. I don't do events over here, but we will be having an encore event where I will have the bookmarks here that I showed you earlier. We'll have all 5 of those available and I will bring other items to that event. Then at 3:30, we will be on the other app again with beads. Thursday nights, I do take off from doing a night live. I usually one night a week take off, and I'm taking that off on Thursday. It is a kids' baseball game. Yes, an adult kid, but we're going to the kids' baseball game. So I won't be live tomorrow night, but I will be back on both TikTok and the Tube with a tutorial on keychains. And then we have a debut event, so new items. I will bring 3 of those that we were bagging last night on our makers meetup. I'm bringing 3 of those, 1 of the blues and 2 of the reds. You're going to see those on Friday night. Saturday is going to be a silicone event at 10 a.m. here on TikTok. So that's a few of what we've got coming in the future. So I hope you guys have a great afternoon. If you want, you can join me here in just a few minutes on the other app, else 8 p.m. back here tonight. I hope you guys have a great one. We'll talk to you later. Bye.